Hey, what's up? It's your boy G. Today, I'm doing number 3 of Google's 8 principles for disruption. Number 3 is look for ideas everywhere. Stay tuned. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so you can stay on top of what I'm doing here. Guys, listen, I understand if you're an employee, you have no interest in even thinking about your business that you work for after you're done working for the day. I get it. But I'm an entrepreneur and a business owner. I don't work with companies that I don't have ownership in. I don't bother, because I don't want to be anybody's affiliate, none of that. Distributor, no. Okay, so with that said, look for ideas everywhere. Let me give you a perfect example. We were just in Las Vegas for a big launch, our official launch of our company. We've been around since December of last year. So we're almost a year old right now. Our official launch was over the last couple, 2 or 3 days. December 5th and 6th were the official days. I got there on the 4th, came back on the 7th, right? Now, after the end of the event on the 6th, that evening, I decided, because it's a casino, you can smoke inside. So I got a cigar, and I was just smoking my cigar sitting in the lounge. And a friend of mine who used to live in Minneapolis, now lives in Las Vegas, reached out to me. I saw on Facebook that you're in town. Where are you? I told her where I was. She came over to the casino. We sat in the lounge watching, a replay of the Green Bay Packers Kansas City Chiefs game, which was an awesome game, by the way. So I'm watching the game. We're watching the game. She's telling me about what's going on in her life. I said, so where do you work? She said, I work for this company, got at a restaurant here in town called something or other. It's an Italian restaurant. I forget the name of it. But so of course, that's an opportunity, right? And I'm always looking for opportunities. So I'm thinking to myself, well, whatever restaurant she works at, obviously they advertise somewhere. And if I can save them 50% on wherever they're advertising, but 10x their results, that's a win-win, right? It's actually a win-win-win for them and win-win for me. All right. So she said, no, I don't work for the restaurant per se. That's just where my office is. I work for the restaurant group.
What? Oh my God.
Now, I'm not going to give the name of that restaurant group, but they have 128 restaurants. So I'm just going to give you an example of our conversation, and I'm going to use simple numbers. Let's say the restaurant group has 100 restaurants, and every month they spend $1 million in advertising that goes across all 100 restaurants. Okay, roughly 100 grand every month per restaurant. Not unheard of, actually very likely. So let's say they're spending $1 million every month for advertisement. Well, what am I going to say? Hey, what if it could only be 500,000, but you get 10 extra results? Well, how is that, Greg? Well, I'll tell you how that works, okay? Let's take each individual restaurant, not as a group. Let's take each individual restaurant. Now, let's start with the one that has the least sales of all 100 restaurants. We'll work with that one first. Perfect test market, right? So I go and I set up television ads. Television ads for that store, that restaurant. And for $100,000, actually for $50,000 a month, I can get them a lot of television. Okay. So let's say I get them television ads, and let's say the restaurant is in Let's say it's in the Twin Cities, because I know zip codes and stuff. So let's say it's in Minneapolis, 55101, right? It's in 55101. So then I say, okay, your restaurant is in 55101. Here's the exact location of the restaurant. How far of a reach do you want in terms of mile radius? 1, 3, 5? They say, okay, let's say 3-mile radius of the restaurant. Okay. So only within the 3-mile radius of that restaurant will that commercial be shown. How many times do you want it to show a day? Did we get a choice? Yeah. How many times? How about 10 times a day? Okay. So I'll run the commercial 10 times a day in that zip code, a 3-mile radius of the restaurant. Do you think that would make them some money? Of course it would. But let's take it another level. Let's take it a G level. All right. What if that commercial only was shown on televisions in the 3-mile radius of people who have either Googled, that's a clue, who've either Googled Italian restaurants near me, or Google the name of the restaurant looking for the times it's open, or do they deliver, something like that. So let's say somebody's sitting at home on a Friday evening and they're watching television, and all of a sudden a commercial comes on for the restaurant they just got done looking for. Okay. QR code, just like the one you see in this corner. QR code comes up on the ad, an actual commercial, and a phone number. So they figure, well, I'm not going to call them right now. They're probably busy, but I'll check that QR code. They put their phone up and they do that QR code. What if, keeping it a G, what if as soon as they click that QR code, right, they get a text with a coupon in it? Do you think they'll make more sales that month? Of course they will. And it would have cost them 50% less from how they were originally advertising. Let's say you're a network marketer, you're an MLMer, right? You got a company, you're trying to get, members, whatever, right? Do you think you get more members than talking to your friends and family if you had a television commercial? And do you think you'd get more members if when somebody watched that television commercial who just happened to have Google searched 2 days ago how to make money online? That's another clue. And they click on that QR code. All of a sudden they get a text. Or what if all of a sudden they got a phone call? And you're in the business, right? You're an affiliate with the business. You get a back office that shows you not only how many times that commercial was played, how many times it was viewed, how long they viewed it, and how many people clicked through. All of that's yours to see. Then you can make a decision. You can split test. You can run 2 or 3 ads for 2 or 3 different time periods, and whichever one gets the most time or gets the most clicks or whatever, then you just put all your money into that one. GetYourMedia.com. Click on that QR code. I promise you I won't call you. Just click on that QR code and it'll take you where you can get all the information you need to get started. With that, I'm out of here. Guys, look for opportunities everywhere. Imagine if I just sat down, she had a drink, I smoked a cigar, and we just watched football and kept it moving. Look for ideas everywhere. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be Think Big, Start Small. It's your boy G. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, imparting. Peace.